Hello, hello, hello. Y'all, I said I was going to try to do an hour live a day, whether it's nighttime or daytime or whatever. So I'm trying to keep my word unless I'm out on the road. Um, the weather's getting cooler and fall's coming. So at least those in the States probably will be spending more time together. So, hello. Thank you for coming in. Melly Joe. Good morning, good evening, good night. Have you been to bed yet? Just doing a quick live just because I want to get back in the groove and get rid of the scaries again about doing lives. Um, yeah, so that's what we're doing. Thank you for the like. How are you doing, sister? Have you been to bed yet? Ah, well, gotta take some melatonin. I've never taken it, but I know people who do, and they said that it's fabulous. So maybe it'll help you. I have been sleeping a lot better, but the reason why I'm sleeping a lot better is because my blood is off. Um, so that's one of the symptoms is sleeping a lot, being tired a lot. So I have that procedure scheduled to find out what's going on next month. And then I don't know, we'll go on from there. It's kind of the same thing that Mel was dealing um, with her blood, with the iron being low and being anemic. Well, I'm not anemic like bad anemic, but my iron is very, very low. And I knew it. I knew when something was off because I start craving ice and dirt. And I mean, I have pica anyway, so I crave things that have no nutritional value. But when it gets really intense, like right now, my mouth's watering thinking about eating ice. I know that my iron is screwed up again. So the earliest they could get me in is middle of next month. So I'm gonna go and take care of that. Probably have to get iron infusions and things like that, but I don't mind. I just don't want to be tired all the time. So, but when I go to sleep, girl, I can sleep now. And that's nice because, you know, usually I'm dealing with sleeplessness. I can't get enough sleep. My last test, iron was down, but not too bad. Well, in the winter, a lot of people suffer from iron deficiency, vitamin D, because the sun isn't shining. You're not outside. You're not getting all of the the vitamin D from the sun that your body requires. So a lot of people's iron goes low. And I suffer with that too, but for some reason, I'm losing blood somewhere, and my iron has only been this low one other time, and that was when I had my hysterectomy, but I don't think anybody cares about that. How's everybody doing? You guys do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I really don't care. But I thank you for being here. I was going to show my weeds to you guys and how bad it is. I take vitamin D tablets every day. I'm supposed to. I don't know why that just never caught on because I have meds that I take daily and I don't take vitamins. I don't. I should. We should all take vitamins, but I don't. I just wonder if they work. I guess I wouldn't know unless I would take them. But anyways, last night I was, hi shorts. I am in Indiana. Where are you at? Melly Joe is in Australia. Last night I was talking about how high my weeds had gotten over the summer because we haven't had a chance to do any gardening and stuff this year. It's just the way that it's gone. So the weeds have just, they're not even weeds. They're a real plant. I'm going to show you guys. It's a real, it's real plants. There's two different kinds. And I looked them up and they're both used for medicinal purposes. But they are so invasive. Like once you've got them, like it's really hard to get rid of them and they will take over your lawn. Well, I've been able to keep them in the flower beds and keep them cut, but I just haven't spent enough time to. No, I don't smoke weed. I tried that one time. I didn't like it. I'm smoking a cig, which is terrible. So I'm sure Lunch Lady will look at this later. There's my little girl. You guys just laying out here sunning. Oh, hi, little girl. Hi, little girl. He's a poor little girl. Yes, he's a poor little girl, your mama's baby. And that's neat. Anyways, this, so you can see what it all looks like. Usually I have nothing but flowers in here. It's gorgeous, but because life happened this summer and we were away from home most of it, Beefcake keeps the grass usually cut, and I keep the flower beds up, but there was no way. So obviously Beefcake hasn't cut the grass in like probably this week. I don't think he's cut the grass. So he'll probably come home. Now he's got to go back out to his mom's tonight. So he'll probably, and then, yeah, we got something to do this weekend. So he'll probably cut the grass. Nope, Friday night's football. This grass is not getting cut until Monday, I will tell you that. But if you look, do you see it? It's so invasive. And it is all over every flower bed. Have I ever tried Indian food? I have, and I like it. I like it a lot. You must be from India. Welcome. So there's this kind right here. Lunch. Oh, my feet are getting wet because it rained. And I only have socks on. So there's this kind right here. And I know that it's for medicinal purposes. And then there is this kind right here. And she planted it, Mary Beth. Just can't believe she did this. I guess she was into that kind of stuff. Y'all don't mind. I told you guys last night that little girl ended up getting something and come out here. She, well, I gave Newt the towel. He didn't want it. But she had found a pumpkin and she brought it outside. And then these are, you know, when we have storms, the trees come. And so I haven't burned. There is our burn pile I need to burn. See how they're coming up all around the stump. And then look at this. Now, usually I would have, I bet you anything, Lunch Lady knows what this stuff is. Usually I'll have all this stuff cut back, but look at how gorgeous it, now, I think this is beautiful. See how, and I thought it was maybe blueberries, because look, but they're not. I forget what kind of plant it's called. They're all over this. And my mother-in-law told me these were, what do you call it? Poisonous to dogs. So when I looked them up, this isn't the plant that is. So Mary Beth had planted this everywhere. Well, right here is my kitchen window. So I'll show you from the inside what that looks like. Because I just liked it and it felt like greenery in the kitchen, I just let it go. Not that it's kind of prickly. And back there, you guys, is a, that is a climbing rose. And you guys know I don't like rose bushes. I don't like roses. They remind me of a mean grandmother that I had and some really bad times in my childhood. And that's why I think they're a beautiful flower. Don't get me wrong. But because my grandmother had, my step-grandmother had them everywhere, it just reminds me of going to her house and some bad times during my childhood. So I've tried to like take it out. I've told my neighbors that told me his wife, her name is Leela, take it over to her and plant it. And he's like, no, she's got enough plants. But anyway, so this never looks like this. Never. Here's another one of these beautiful plants. So looking at it from like the inside of the house, I really like it because it brings in, it looks like you've got flowers inside or greenery inside your house. These yellow Susans or daisies or whatever, they grow wild. She planted a lot of them. I love them. And when I move next year, I'm going to plant a shit ton of that. There's Mr. Joe's house, you guys. You guys know about Mr. Joe. And the bush that jumped out and attacked me, Beefcake cut it down because he